Well, boys, we did it. After 3 whole months. Some good times, some bad times, and a dead computer. We're finally here at the final day of the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2. And there's only one way to go out. We're playing Kuribohs again. But this time we're playing Sky Scourge Kuribohs, which is basically a deck all about summoning either Invincible or Nularis and just messing with our opponents. This deck also does a fairly good amount of linkage. We got some link 4s here. We're going to have ourselves some fun in this final episode with 3+ random duels. Let's get going. Alrighty, our first opponent is Sabog. With this deck, going first, or usually going first for this deck is the best to do. Because we can, lock our opponent out of things with Invincible, alright? And that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and start with our Flute of Summoning Kuriboh. And we're going to summon the Winged Kuriboh. As for shoutouts for today's episode, I'm going to... Oh, he surrendered. He knew what was happening. He knew what was going to happen. That doesn't really count, though. But yes, what I'm trying to explain is... today's, not replays... Today's, today's shoutouts are going to be along the bottom of the screen. Everyone I can think to shout out is down there. Let's go for a real first duel. Alright, the actual first duel against Kai. Once again, going to try and go first. We'll see how it goes. I can't win rock, paper, scissors today for beans. It's a shame because I had the same combo as last time. Basically, what Invincible does is if you tribute it with a light fairy, it negates all the spell cards. Although if he's playing all trap cards, I can go for Kuriboh instead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh, and I'm going to special summon Kuriboh right here. And then I shall normal summon Invincible, so that all trap cards are negated. Granted, this means I can't play transients, but in the long run, I think it will be good. I think we shall be good in the long run to do that. So let's go ahead and set a card and end our turn. So yes, this is basically the idea with Invincible, is just lock your opponent out of whatever they're trying to do. If they're playing traps, we negate the traps. If he's playing spells, we just negate the spells. And I don't even know what this guy's playing, but I don't know if he can do anything. He's locked himself out of doing everything. All traps are negate. I mean, it doesn't stop him from activating, so if he's playing like Altergeist or something, he can still play the trap and still get like stuff going. But as it stands, I don't think he's doing that. So let's go ahead and activate the flute. Let's get Winged Kuriboh out here. I might as well get some other combos off. Just do stuff, Gotta do some stuff. Let's get out our princess so we can do some damage, do some stuff. I'm pretty sure this guy's lost already and he doesn't even know it. So let's go ahead and attack with the princess. And then we will attack with Invincible. See, this is the ultimate anti-troll, because we're just negating all the trap cards. These were all traps. I want to see what this was. Let's see what this guy was actually playing. Okay, we were up against Dark Magician. Interesting. So, what happened, my dude? I mean, you had Super Poly, you had... I guess you just didn't have any of that. Is that it? You just had no monsters? Let's see. Okay, there's a trap card. He's got all traps and spells, and he didn't get one of his monsters. Let's see. Yeah, that's what happened. Well, that's what happens when you lock yourself out of your own plays, my man. Alright, so it wasn't entirely Invincible, but it was mostly, and it was at least partly, because he couldn't play Magician's Navigation. So, alright, we got to see what Mr. Kyle was up to. Let's go for that, what are we on? Duel 2. Duel 2. Our second opponent is MP. And let's see what have made. Can I win rock, paper, scissors today? Yes, I can. Like I said, prefer going first with this deck. Not the greatest opening hand in the universe, but I can do link plays. I can do my link plays. I got multiply. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. If you don't get the Sky Scourges out, this is your next best option, is just go for link plays. Alright, let's go for link Kuriboh. Let's go for Praxi Dragon. Let's go for, where's Link Spider? I put Link Spider in here just to be an alternative because I don't want to use all my Kuribohs yet. Yeah. Let's use those three and finish. Make Griffin. And then Griffin's effect is going to let me discard Link Kuriboh and get my multiply back so I can do that later. Yes, I would love to draw a card. Thank you. Let's go ahead and set that. And end our phase. So now, he can't use any effects unless his monsters are linked. Therefore, until he makes a linked monster, he cannot use monster effects. That is a pretty good start. So now Draconact does nothing. Or it shouldn't do anything. Right? Oh, it was only special summon monsters. I always get that part mixed up, but it's fine. He can't use his big monsters. He can't use his Link monsters effects. Plus, I still got Link Kuriboh, so that's a good thing. There's Ebe. So now he can't use Ebe's effect, except for the Grave effect, I believe. Yeah, he can use the Grave effect, he can't use the other effect. That is rule number 1. Alright. Another good thing I got is this Kuriboh, most powerful Kuriboh support of all. Basically, if he destroys Griffin in battle, I can discard this, bring him back. And if my opponent attacks me directly, I get to, I get to banish him and bring out all the Kuribohs from my graveyard. Alright, Dragon Ruler of Tempest. Alright, so what does this do when it's special summoned? I don't think it does anything when it's special summoned. Even if it did, it wouldn't be able to work because it's not linked. So this is probably Blue Eyes, some kind of weird hodgepodge deck. I'm not 100% sure because it's a hodgepodge. Dragon Ruler Tempest is too small. Land for Linkus, okay, and then Ebe. Alright, so he just did that to get Ebe. Although I believe he can bring back Tempest at some point, I'm sure. Okay, he got the little baby. I mean, I understand as much, okay, so that's Guard Dragon. Unless they are linked, so it is in fact linked. So this is in fact Guard Dragons, which is annoying because it's Guard Dragons, and he surrendered. Beautiful! Okay, so Griffin actually helped out today. He was not allowed to do his things because he didn't have the right zones. So, let's go for Duel 3. Let's see if we can keep up this unbeatable dex record and have ourselves a good one. Alrighty, final opponent will be Jason Wright. I think that's how that's being pronounced. Right. Jason Wright. I guess that's how it is. Regardless, we've had a good day today. We've got plenty of wins. Where the heck are my Sky Scourges? Oh, these are the Dragon Maids. I don't think they don't do much right yet. I mean, I guess there's Destrudo, obviously. So I can see that much. But it's like a 4-card archetype. And the boss is something to do with fusions. But at the moment, they don't have a fusion. So I'm not going to talk about Dragon Maids until they get more support. When they do, I'll definitely talk about them. Because, one, I like that there's this archetype that's loosely based off an anime. I say loosely, even though it's clearly a reference to Dragon Maid. So, but regardless, he's using some sort of Dragonides combined with dragons. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Where does Destrudo go? Did I forget how Destrudo works? I think I did. Absorouter Dragon. Control a rocket, blah, blah, blah. Discard center of the graveyard, add a rocket. Gets the rocket that blows up his own stuff, and then he made... Alrighty, final opponent is Yeet. I think that's offensive, but I don't remember exactly what that is. Don't sue me. Regardless, this was almost the perfect hand. Because I needed the flute so I could make out Invisil and negate the spells. But I didn't get to do that. And yes, he does have gadgets, and he's got ABCs with the gadgets. But I'll probably save transients for his, platinum gadget? I believe that is what it's called. Or for that. Hold on, I want to wait for him to actually discard his hand. I don't think he's actually gonna do that yet. Yeah, I don't actually want you to do that. And he immediately rage quits. Well, fascinating. He did not want me to do that. Alright, that doesn't count as the final duel. Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more and see if we can find an actual opponent. Alright, our final opponent will be Kuriboh. Someone's calling. Who is it? Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? I missed nothing. I'm just gonna set this and end my turn. I tell you what, people call it the worst time. But what can you do? Foolish Burial. I play that too. I play that to do stuff, do things. Put Norlaris in the grave. What is that? Absrouder Dragon. I believe that's rockets. So this is rockets of some form. You got the Synchron. Okay. That's something. See, when this is normal target, level 5 heart Dark Dragon in the grave. Alright, so we can just straight up make any level 8 Synchro. Except Dark. Well, he has to be Darks. But I think he's just doing that to, I think he's just doing that as link material. Hello, Striker Dragon. Add the field spell. Who needs terraforming when you have Striker Dragon? He literally adds his own field spell. You don't even have to discard him or anything. What is this? Galaxy Satellite Dragon. During the battle phase, banish this card. Target a number exceeds. Originally a light dragon. Any battle damage is halved. The monster tagging into its name. So the number in its name times 100. What? So basically, the higher the number, the bigger it gets. Like, okay, I can see stupid high numbers if you got number 100 out, but wait, yeah, number 100 is a light dragon, right? Pretty sure it is. I don't remember exactly. I should remember this thing. We're up against guard dragons, by the way, which means we're about to see some stupid shit. Alrighty, ended the battle phase. Let's go ahead and bring this back. I skipped ahead because this guy was taking his dang sweet time and he made Borreload for some reason, and then he immediately surrendered. You know what? I hate ending it like this. 2 rage quits in a row, but you know what? I'll do one more, but then I'm done. One more and done, no matter what. After this, we're done. Let's go ahead. One more game. Final opponent is Libra. No matter what, no more. If it's a rage quit, it counts. If I get defeated somehow, it counts. Regardless, let's see what we got. Not bad. I need a Sky Scourge to do things, but it's not bad. I mean, obviously, I've got my Link plays. I've got Burial. I've got Kuriboh. I've got Foolish. I've got stuff to do things, and that is a good thing. What is our opponent up to? Impossible to say. Alright, let's go ahead and, hey, Sky Scourge Norlaris, there you are. Let's do the Link plays. I think the Link plays will be good for us right now. Let's go ahead and make this dude. And go for our multiply card. Summon all these tokens. And I'm probably going to make, let's see, do you... Oh wait, don't I need Alright, it's fine. I'm just remembering I need to like have different stuff to make my Phoenix. Because Phoenix is gonna be like, goodbye set card. No. And yes, I will draw Gradles. Okay, that helps. That helps. Because now I know what he's up to. If he's playing Gradles, I'm probably gonna get Kaiju'd. But I can make Borreload, and you can't target Borreload. So that if this is in fact a Gradle, which I'm guessing it is, it was, that won't work anymore. Alright. There you go. Good try, Gradles, but not quite good enough. I'll say that right before I get Kaiju'd. Because if he's playing Gradles, he'd be a fool not to be playing Kaijus. Because Kaijus and Gradles go together like, I don't know, peanuts and jam, man. Not peanut butter, just peanuts. Just put raw peanuts on your bread and then mix some jam up in there. You don't need to turn the peanuts into butter, that's just silly talk. Regardless, he's thinking now, which means probably doesn't have a Kaiju. Because if, yeah, there you go. There's another rage quit. Alright, I hate to end it like this considering it's the finale. But come on, man. 3 rage quits in a row. We're counting all 3 as one big win. Let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, Sky Scourge Kuribohs. Naturally, perfect score. Nothing could stand against them. Invisil, pretty good. Pretty good, if you've guessed the right thing. And see, Norlaris, he's just a boss. And the Kuribohs, they're just there to cause carnage. So anyway, I want to thank everybody who's joined me for this 100 days. Thank you very much for watching and all that. I'm going to take a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow because obviously I've been doing this for freaking months now. But I'll be back this week. I don't know what I'll be doing with. Either Kuribohs, probably Kuriboh's deck, or something else. And we'll have fun doing that. So, till next time, guys. Thank you for watching. And Memphis signing off. Take care, everybody.